Hey everybody, it's Classic Gengar here, and this is my second UU match against Joey, or James, as he's known in real life. And I actually did lose the first one, but I think I got the hang of it. So I'm going to lead with Ninetales, and he leads with his Lucario. So Ninetales in the sun does a lot of damage. So he actually swaps out here and brings in his Moltres. But his Moltres is not going to be able to take this flamethrower very well. It does just over half. And you gotta love the sun, right? So it goes over half, and he's actually going to survive the next one. So I get a low roll here, which is fine. You know, it's Moltres. I didn't expect it to do that much damage anyways. And he's going to get off a Fire Blast. And it's Life Orb, so it takes itself out. And that's good for me. Well, I mean, kind of, not really. I would have preferred another turn of leftover recovery, but can't complain. Still managed to take out a Moltres with 2 flamethrowers. So he's going to swap in his Bandit here. It's Intimidate, and he's Scarfed. So he's going to easily outspeed me and go for an EQ. So that takes out my Ninetales, so Ninetales is gone. I love Shiny Ninetales, by the way. It's a gorgeous Pokemon. So, and I swap in my Executor. This is only my second time using this. It's a Searches Berry Harvest set, so, I mean, it does what it does. So he swaps in his Lucario to take this Giga Drain, and it does pretty decent damage, considering it's resisted. So he has Crunch, actually, which kind of caught me off guard, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too familiar with Lucario, but I'm gonna be able to eat my Citrus Berry. I don't get the Harvest at the end of the turn, unfortunately, but I am gonna be able to take him out with the Side Shot. So that's his Lucario down. We're pretty much trading one for one at this point, just back and forth. So that's Lucario down, and he's going to bring back in his Bandit. Now this Pokemon so far has been the bane of my existence in UU. So he's going to easily be able to take me out with a knockoff, even though I'm not holding an item. I thought maybe I might have a chance to survive since I'm like more of a bulky special attacker. But no. So I bring in my Cloyster, which forces him to swap into his Florges. And my Icicle Spear still does about half health after all 5 hits. Maybe with like a crit here and there. So I didn't want to go for it again. I didn't want to risk losing my Sash yet. So I'm actually going to swap out next turn and bring in my Espeon, which is, he's a special wall-ish. He's pretty bulky. So I bring in Espeon, you know, thinking he's gonna Wish, I'm gonna get some Calm Minds off, then I'm gonna Toxic something and kind of try to stall something out, or maybe he'll try to Toxic me and I'll bounce it back. But he gets a Wish going, so I Calm Mind, and he's actually gonna go for the attack here and hit me with a Moonblast. And my Espeon just eats it up. It takes this so well. I do believe he gets a special attack drop though. Yeah, he gets it. So, I mean, I'm not going to hit him particularly hard. But he's back to full. I'm not really going to be able to hit this thing very hard, but I'm just going to go for Toxic. And he swaps in his Crocodile, and the Toxic misses. Like, seriously. Anyways, so my Toxic misses, and he avoids it. And then I'm going to try to get out of this, because this is not a good matchup for me. I know he's Scarfed, I know he outspeeds, but he has Pursuit, and that's going to easily take out Espeon. Bye, Espeon. You didn't do a whole lot this battle. You missed your one chance to Toxic something. Whatever. But I know he's locked into it, so I bring in my Nidoking, and I'm just going to Ice Beam whatever decides to come in. And he actually brings in his Crobat, and I get a critical hit with this Ice Beam. So that's Crobat down. I don't know if that mattered, the crit. He might have had like max HP, but you usually don't see special Crobat, like special wall Crobats. But he's going to be able to bring his Bandit back in, and he's going to outspeed me, and he's going to get me with an Earthquake, and that's going to easily take me out. So Nidoking didn't get to do much. Now I've got a few sweeps with Nidoking. He's really powerful if he's used right. But I'm going to bring back in Cloyster, and I'm going to force a swap, and I'm going to Shell Smash on this swap. At this point, I'm like, screw this, I'm going to win. So I get my Shell Smash up, and I'm at +2, and I'm about to just clean house at this point. So I figured my Icicle Spear had a chance to just one move take it. I know it's not like one shot. I mean, it's 5 separate attacks in one move, but it is able to take down this Florges, which really, really was nice. So I kept my my sash intact. So I knew at this point that I had basically won. I'm going to outspeed all his Pokemon, and I'm going to be able to take them out. So he brings in his Krookodile. I'm at +1. Still going to be enough to 3-shot this guy, which surprised me he survived 3, honestly. But yeah, so that's Krookodile down. That's the answer to the bane of my UU matches so far. And he's going to bring in this Ampharos, and after all 5 hits, I'm finally going to be able to take this down. Alright guys, that's it for this battle with Joey. I want to thank James him for this awesome battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check the link in the description. Come join my group. See you guys there.